Here's me around the age of 17 with my natural coloring. I think most of us, or all of us, can agree that this person is not in the winter color family. Ignoring even just looking at my skin, what is the obvious thing that is ruling out winter here? And that is my natural hair color. Somebody who's a winter would have a much darker natural hair color than I did. I always jump to hair color because that's an easy thing. This person is either a spring or summer home season in my view. Which means then, in this picture set, if I'm thinking winter colors are better, I'm missing some of the color analysis checks. This one is better. And what do I obviously see over here? I see my face go shadowed, red, it's heavy at the jawline, the fabric is overwhelming me, whereas over here, there's more lift to the jawline, there's an overall facelift happening to my face, and my skin is visually brighter, and you're more inclined to look at my eyes. Many of us like darker colors, and that has nothing to do with color analysis. Our likes and dislikes are a separate thing. Color analysis is basically ignoring the color and only looking at what the color does to you. And over here, this is the winner. Let's look at that virtually. Here's winter, here's summer, and you see the same sort of things as I just covered off in the previous clip. And just to add, this is my natural hair color pictured here, so it's okay for it to be left out. Let's say you were having trouble seeing that this one wasn't the winner. There are very specific additional colors that are tested in a color analysis process where you see different things with different colors. And so that's why not only one color is used to test in a color analysis process. At minimum, I like to use 5 colors comparison sets. Here's a look at winter blue versus a summer blue. And again, this one's the winner. And perhaps you'll see different things here. In the color analysis process I use, there are checks and balances done with the whole portfolio of information you provide, and not just the color comparisons is relied on. And even in an in-person color analysis, I ask for historical pictures now, because I know looking at these, it's a waste of time to spend time even looking at winter in the color comparisons. Obviously, during a session with a client, if it's in person, I would cover off winter just to go through the full process. But obviously, too, hopefully the client would know as well that it's a waste of time to even spend time talking about winter in detail. That's why, too, with obvious red hair colors, for instance, I say it's a waste of time to be even talking about cool summer, cool winter, true summer, true winter. Because if you're using the system that I use and get to the color comparison steps and somebody lands at summer or winter, say home season for you, if that was the system I use, something is being missed in the color comparisons. Natural red hair color is produced because of internal biology components related to melanin, and those internal biology components guarantee at minimum a spring or autumn home season. In fact, all the cool palettes in the system I use for hair colors say to avoid coloring your hair red. I will also say that natural hair colors and hair salon hair colors are 2 different things. And so my hair color over here was likely influenced by chlorine and the sun. Looking at these picture sets, I actually wouldn't rule out spring easily, because this is in the hair color range of spring. But when you look at my skin qualities over time and what the spring colors do to me, that's a different story, because my skin qualities, while I think this is a lighting thing happening over here where there's bright and some reflective translucent qualities, my skin actually is quite matte, like over here. When I review pictures, I take lighting in photos and perhaps tones appearing in photos with sort of a grain and grain of salt. I'm literally just looking at rough ranges and going, okay, it's in the ballpark here of a spring or summer home season. I have a question for you. Is True Autumn not a popular palette these days? I'm receiving several feedback from True Autumns not happy or in shock, surprise, denial because they had thought they were, say, a winter or a cool palette. I even received a picture set from a client saying, there's no way she's a True Autumn, which is the result that she got from me, and she was comparing Cool Ice White on her versus a True Summer Yellow. It's really important if you're going through results and doing self-color analysis, etc., to really compare the right colors on you and know the color analysis checks. And I'll also say too, in an in-person color analysis service, we have clients that literally sit in the chair for a long time in shock, surprise, denial because they've been focusing on colors they like as opposed to what actually passes the color analysis check. So my best advice for any self-color analysis process is to actually ignore the color that's being put on you and literally just focus on your face. So many True Autumns, for instance, I hear, oh, but there's no pink, and they're upset that there's no pink in the palette. Wear what you love, but between a hot pink and one of these oranges, the orange would pass the color analysis checks, but I get your heart might want to wear pink. Wear what you love. I have confidence if you jump into the True Autumn oranges, for instance, and try those out. I have confidence over time you'll love them. Perhaps you just aren't accustomed to wearing them. If you want to use the same virtual color analysis kit that I use when doing color comparisons on my client, I've added this on my bio. Hopefully this video helps to further clarify my last post on why I'm not a winter and why these colors are not the winner.